Hey guys, it is Mike Ora here, downtown Chicago at the Union Station. Took the train to get all the way over here. It was a lot of fun. Now it's time to go check out sneaker culture. Let's go. What is up, man? You are my first one.
Let's go. Number one, baby. How are we doing?
Good. Can I get a name? Shout out your store, Instagram.
So, name is Nolan. You can follow me on Instagram at NolanFS. That is the easiest way to find me. No store, though. All solo, baby.
All
yes.
solo. All on there.
Buy it myself, keep it in my parents' house, hide it away from everybody, and break it out once a month at the event.
Awesome.
So
That's awesome. Okay,
yeah.
Are you from Chicago?
Drove all the way out from Indianapolis.
Indianapolis.
Yes. Little 3-hour drive, not too bad. Got up early, but it's always a good time coming up here, bro. Chicago's
the event. Are you making money?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. It's the second time I've been here, actually.
Are you selling or buying today?
A little bit of both, but more selling.
What are you buying? What do you want to buy?
If I could find a pair of reverse shattered backboards and an 8.5, that's what I need.
Oh,
I've been looking for it for a long time. Ain't nobody got it. I need a nice pair, buttery, not used, something real, but I can't find it anywhere. Yeah, I want it for me.
What do your customers like to usually get? What do you like to get for your shop?
Dunks are high right now.
Dunks are high.
Any dunks you can get, any Jordan 1s high. Like, I don't care. It doesn't matter. Any
Jordan
dunk.
1 highs?
Jordan 1 highs. Oh, I love them. And people buy them. They're expensive, don't get me wrong, but like you find the right clientele, people will pay for them. Absolutely.
Are you lowballing? Are you trying to go under a green button a lot of times when you do buy?
If I'm buying, I'm lowballing 100%.
Under green?
Yeah,
payout?
I'm probably not doing higher than green. I'll tell you that. It's got to be under. 100% got to be under. I'd be looking like right around payout for sure.
Okay.
Depends on what it is though. Like Pandas, I'll buy them for 130 all day, bust them out for like 180. But everything else, it's got to be close to like right under. Payout is about what I buy for though, most of the time.
Cool, man. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Yes.
Good luck out here.
Man. Good luck the rest of your day.
Let me get a name. Let me get an Instagram.
Gorailaforsale, man.
Gorailaforsale. That's your Instagram?
Yes, sir. Gorailaforsale. Like, let me show you.
I'm gonna catch you. Don't worry.
Okay.
Now let me ask you something. You're the only guy that I've seen at this show with this much bait.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate it.
Where do you get all this bait?
Well, I have homies locally that help me source it. I have people out of state, and I have people overseas. So like it's a mix of different connections that
overseas. Where do you get it?
Japan.
You get it straight from Japan.
From the motherland. Yes,
from the
sir.
motherland. Do they do any thrifting? Do they do any like used? They do.
Yup. Some of these tees are used.
Okay.
Most of the hoodies are used.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much a little bit of mixed of
Can
new
I
and
ask
used.
you personally, stuff that's thrifted from Japan? How much does it typically go for? How much do you buy it for?
In Japan,
How much are you getting it for?
how much I get it?
$50 a hoodie?
Nah.
I'm talking.
Still, it doesn't get any cheaper than around $200 a hoodie.
Okay, and you go and flip it for what? $350? $350?
So like, let's say if I get a hoodie, I get a shark for like around $250, $275. I'll flip it for try to get $350, the $380 just to make $100 on it.
Okay.
For shirts, I make a little. My profit margins are a little smaller, but you
like the $100 margin.
Yeah.
How you roll?
For shirts, I get them around like locally. I get them for like 80 on 20 plus. Flip them for 120.
Brand new t-shirts.
Brand new 120. I get them for 80.
Used
ones, I get them for around 50, 60. I sell them for like 80 to $100.
Really good.
Yeah.
The used market is always good. The used shoes, anything
used is good as long as you show some love to it.
Exactly.
Yes,
okay,
sir.
so you wash it, you take care of it, you make sure.
Yeah, I make everything. Everything you see, I personally wear if it was my size.
Okay.
I treat everything with love.
I hope we reach out to you.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Can I get your name?
Yes, Kelly.
Kelly. Instagram. Can I get a shout out?
Yes, NuKicks. NuKicks.
And I'll drop the link down below.
Yes.
Okay, I looked at you and I noticed right away you're not your typical sneakerhead. You looked very business. I saw the jacket. I saw the shoes. You're not like I guess a hype beast will title you.
Yeah,
You look like a businesswoman.
Yep.
And you've been selling sneakers?
For a couple months now. Pretty new to it, honestly.
You're getting in it.
Yes, I am.
What made you kind of like...
I don't know. I know sneakers are a big thing. And then kind of finding my style with it. I like my neutrals, nothing too crazy.
I can tell.
Yeah, so I kind of just go
So
with
you
that.
kind of
People
buy
like,
some of the shoes off of things you hit, things
Yeah.
you like,
Yep.
off of that.
Yep.
And you're just building your clientele all through Instagram.
Yeah, to be quite honest, I feel like my target audience is like the basic bitch. Because that's like they love neutrals. You kind of just go with the trends, and I know what they'll
I
buy.
don't care if it's a Travis Scott you're
No.
looking at.
No.
Cheap shoes.
From a business
stylish.
standpoint, I know what people want, and it's.
Do you think more about like personal shopping, or is it more like,
Yes.
okay,
Yeah.
I like your style?
Yeah.
Where are you from?
Elk Grove.
Okay,
Suburbs.
not bad. I'm from
Yeah.
Ohio,
Okay.
so I have no idea.
No idea where that
where
is.
you're. Yeah, same.
Wouldn't know where you are in Ohio.
Tables. Yep. Coming to these shows, like I'm trying to get people insider scoop. Like, what's the real benefit, right? Like, how much you pay for a table?
We paid $195. We got 2 tables. He actually threw us in another table for free.
Okay.
So, I mean, that's always a great deal.
So always try to work with the vendor.
Yeah, always work with the vendor. You want to continue to come back. You want to build a relationship. And when you say the benefits are coming, the benefits are coming are building relationships, whether that's with vendors, whether that's with the owner of the event, or whether that's just customers. And that benefits are coming. I mean, you can see there's probably 1,000+ people coming in and out of this venue today.
Getting busier too
So
by the
you're
day.
getting customers, you're gaining followers. It's networking. So it's a great opportunity to come out and display your stuff.
So you even see more potential growth outside of just coming to one event.
Yeah, definitely. Personally, we're from Minnesota. We do 2 events a month.
Okay.
We travel from Minnesota. We go down to Indianapolis. We've gone to Milwaukee, Chicago, Kansas City. We're everywhere.
Okay.
We go out to sneaker cons, got souls to fly out to buy and come back. So you got to go everywhere, and you travel and do what you love while you're doing it. You know what I mean? And that's a key. So
right,
yeah,
that's
for
awesome
sure.
information.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Thank
yeah,
you, bro.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Thank you.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Can I get a name?
Ray.
Ray, can I get a store, Instagram?
Kicks and Cards.
Kicks and Cards. Where are you guys from?
Chicago.
Chicago. Originally, you guys are from Chicago too?
Yeah.
That's really cool. That's
Yeah.
tough. Like, I think Chicago industry and the sneaker game is really tough.
Yeah.
And I see you got the big red boots on.
Yeah.
Nobody's wearing them. I see one other person selling them for a ridiculous amount of money. The price kind of crashed. So everybody's kind of like, what are you going to do now at $550, $600? They're kind of settling. You got some heat in here. How is coming to sneaker shows like this beneficial for you? You know, you already do a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Does it benefit you coming out here? And
Absolutely. For one, it's really just building the name and the brand. So
it's like the biggest thing, right?
yeah, is getting known and getting more followers and stuff like that. Bringing the heat is tougher than selling the smaller stuff, and I always expected vice versa. So it's not bad helping me get rid of the both. But
Do you like coming to shows to buy or sell, or does it depend like economically where you guys are at?
both, but it really depends on my inventory. So if I'm low on inventory, I'll be buying more. But if I've got a lot of inventory, I'll wait till I sell through.
What's something when you come to a sneaker show that you do want to buy? What is something that you eye for? A bunch of dongs? What is it?
As a seller or for my personal?
As a seller.
As a seller, dunks, ones, recent releases and stuff like that.
Okay.
Anything SB really.
Seems like that's the thing. I've
Yeah.
seen somebody even say Jordan 1s still, but I feel like Jordan 1s are always under retail lately.
They're starting to go, yeah, they're starting to dip, unless like the Lost and Founds or something.
Yeah, that's
like
a different
that.
story, but it's like hard. I mean, non-OG Jordan, find it being very difficult. The market's crashing.
Yeah.
Economically, we're all kind of curious. Where is the sneaker game going? Like, do you feel like it's on a downturn?
I don't think it's on a downturn. I think we're just in a small dip right now, and I think it's going to go right back up. It's just a recession.
Because you're not fearing that these shoes are actually going to go down in value.
No, so I have a bunch of stuff that I paid way over market for that I have right now.
Sitting on a little bit on stuff
But
like that
it's
too.
like I'd rather hold those than lose on them because I know it's going to go back up. so.
Exactly. What's the shoe to invest in? Give me one shoe. Brazil Dunk and Reverse Brazil. What do you think is going to start going?
I think at some point the Chunky Dunkies.
Chunky Dunky?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I think they're going to
Why?
shoot up. They're hard to find.
They are.
They're hard
getting
to find.
harder.
They're getting harder to find too. On top of that,
Their
so.
fake pairs are almost as good as the real pairs.
Yeah, so it's hard to find real pairs.
Now when you source, if you're not going direct, it's like
You've got to be
up
careful.
in the air. You gotta be careful.
Or
Man.
it's got to be someone trusted.
How long you been doing this?
I've been doing this since 2013.
Okay, it seems like you've been doing this for quite a bit.
Yeah.
I appreciate it, man. Thanks for speaking with me, and you'll catch me out here.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, man.
Thank
See
you.
Ray.
You too.
Chris.
Yes, how are you, Mike?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Been
Always
a-
good to see you, man.
Been a long time.
I know, right?
I missed you.
I miss you too.
I knew you were
It's been a
coming to
year.
Sneaker Culture. I know it's been a while. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to come see JumpermanKris. Hopefully we can get you on the tube.
Of course, anytime. Anything you need from me, bro?
Well, I'm
I'll be
hoping
over
we
there.
can get pizza after this.
Oh.
Because
And we might get some pizza later.
Yeah.
All of us come through. So I'll come through.
All right, cool.
DiGiorno.
I want to
Or-
get your opinion as a YouTuber. There's not many of you here, successful ones, I should say. You're one of the successful ones.
Thank you. I try.
All these resellers are having a great time. For you, what's your benefit coming to sneaker shows? What's your angle?
You know, I go to these things once a week. I go to a lot of different cities every weekend almost. It's getting a little tiring, I'm not gonna lie. Especially I've been doing it for so long. I've been like 2 years straight now.
But you do sell your own sneakers as well.
I do sell my own sneakers. So I do my own cash outs.
Seeing that on your stories too.
So when
lots
I
of
do my
apples.
stories and all that, and like when I make my videos, I try to make it as authentic, like so that way.
Notice, you're never scripted, even when you
Right,
get a video.
it's
with
all
us.
like boom.
Yeah.
Like it's like make it from the heart, make it from the head, make it authentic, make it sure people can feel that it's real. Because if I feel like it's fake, I'm sure they're gonna feel like it's fake.
For sure.
So that's how I usually do it. So
Great advice.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. Anything else you want to tell the sneaker world when you
hey man, just
do come to these shows?
buy what you like, you know. Try to get your best prices as you guys can. Some people's gonna be a little higher, some people's gonna be a little lower. That's the kind of the fun thing about these events. It's like a little hunting game.
But don't they give you a little bit of cushion because you're Jumperman, Like, all right, I'll give you payout.
Sometimes. But they also, it's a double-edged sword.
Okay.
Sometimes they see me, Jumpman Chris, they're like, oh, you're Jumpman Chris.
You're getting paid on YouTube.
Yeah. Here, 500. And I'm like, bro, no. Like, you can pay that. You're Jumpman Chris. Like, no, I really can't. So,
Best city you like visiting,
ooh.
and I'll let you go.
I hate to do this, man.
Give me your favorite, and then give me the ones you hate the most.
I love Chicago.
Okay.
I hate Ohio.
It's
No, I was kidding.
I know it's not like the best state. but
Actually, no, I do appreciate Columbus, Cleveland.
that's where we met, by the way, Columbus.
Columbus,
It was
yeah.
2020.
I do like
You were selling
Columbus.
sneakers, and I lowballed the shit out of you.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I still walked away after you agreed. And it's like, you're like, this asshole.
This
And-
freaking guy.
And then we've been friends ever since.
Exactly. That's how you make friends.
It really is. Going to the sneaker shows, that's how I met him. And I think at the time you only had 20,000 followers. You had nobody. And
Yeah,
now you
yeah.
have the hundreds. And
I appreciate that, man. Yeah.
thanks, man.
No,
Appreciate you giving me
absolutely.
your
Thank
time,
you, bro.
I'll see
Hey,
you
but I
later.
still love Ohio. Just saying. I'm
See
joking.
you out there. Bye.
Yeah. Yeah.
See you guys. What's up, man?
Here, I'm doing good, bro. How
So
are
last
you?
time I seen you was
Yeah.
2020. I think
been a
it was
while.
your second show.
Was it?
It was you and I think your mom and your dad were helping you.
Yeah,
And you
yeah.
guys were you were small, dude.
Yeah. No,
You-
we're here, man.
So let me ask you something. Since you're an actual vendor, I had never interviewed the actual people hosting this event.
Yeah.
How do you make money? Right, I want to let other sneakerheads know, like, how do events get handled? How do people like you, let's say they're in their city and they want to make an event?
Really? I mean, you have to obviously love it because a lot of people just go in it just thinking it's very easy and it's
Yeah, Like about
obviously
the money.
not.
Or
It's not. Yeah, and for one, it wasn't about the money for me. I mean,
you loved it. You were a kid at the time.
I was
like 3 years ago.
Yeah, and I was before then. That's when I started getting into it. Like I started collecting when I'm 23 now. I'll be 24 at 10 years
Did
old.
you start in 2020 or was it?
I started when I was 10 years old. So I
the
started,
shows, I'm sorry.
the
Sneaker
shows. Yeah, I started 2019 was my first show.
2019 was your
Yep.
first show. I think it was right after Corona.
Yeah,
became
yeah.
Your second show.
Yeah, and Corona was a big impact on a lot of things, but
On everybody,
it
right?
kind of positively impacted me
did.
in a way because I was able
Why
to find certain venues and that were able to go by the guidelines and stuff, and I was able to do good shows and people were
You
eating
had
it
to wear
up.
masks and you had to do
Yeah,
stuff.
people were
And
eating it up.
No other states could.
No,
So
exactly.
you took advantage of that.
Little gray area helped me a little bit.
What are
Yeah.
some of the negative things running this? Like, what are some of the difficult things that you found that you're like, hey man, I don't know if I want to keep doing this?
I haven't got that point to where I don't ever want to do it, but
Okay.
just like anything and everything, there's just so many little certain hidden challenges that you would never even know until you actually dive in and get it. So
Give
just
me one.
getting vendors, getting foot traffic, literally just networking and building and taking care of every single person that comes in the
Have
building.
you had a bad event? Bad turnout?
Yeah, I had my second one was not really a good one, but
the second one.
it wasn't. You may have went to the third one because the third one was
Maybe.
really good after, but the second one was very.
Maybe it was the third then.
It rained real bad.
No, it was the third.
It was kind of like a fail in a way, but
So what happens when vendors are like, dude, you didn't bring the 100 that I wanted or the 100 people that we expected?
we're all growing. It's a growing process. You know what I mean? We're just a business. We're sitting here
So I'm
growing.
gonna be honest with you. I've been interviewing a couple of these guys, and I asked them what they feel.
Yeah.
They've all talked about the vendor and communication, and they've all said positive things about you versus other big shows where there's no communication, there's no help on where to park, or making it convenient for them as well.
That's really what I try and do. Even if we can't throw as good as shows as I want to up in my head, we're growing, and my goal is to literally just embrace every person that walks in and just give them a good time. Maybe even if it's just like going that little extra mile to make them feel good, to help them out. Maybe
bring JumpermanKris.
Yeah, just stuff like that. Just little stuff to where I just feel as if I'm like, even just vendor giveaways, for example. I just did we're doing a bunch of merch giveaways. We just had Southpaw from the Chicago White Sox come in.
That's what's up. That's
a pretty cool just experience overall, though. That's what I try and shoot for.
I hope more people see this and they learn something from it and even join Sneaker Culture.
Yeah, for sure.
They're out here, guys. Definitely check them out.
Every 3 weeks.
The link will be below. Hit them up. He's always doing shows.
Yes,
all right, guys. It is a wrap over here at Sneaker Culture in Chicago. We had a great time speaking to everybody. Got a lot of good information from the vendors. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like and subscribe if you guys do like this channel. And drop a comment below. Let me know what questions I should be asking. Let me know if I'm doing a good job or not. I can be doing a really bad job. Please let me know. Guys, see you at the next show. And hopefully you guys get a podcast here soon. See you guys.